नमस्सर्वेभ्यः। व्योम संस्कृतपाठशालायाः रघुवंशग्रन्थावगाहनं 12 सर्गः इत्यस्मिन् प्रक्रमे अद्य 21 पाठः। रघुवंशस्य 12 सर्गस्य 45 47 श्लोकपर्यन्तं पठामः। गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोर्मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो वागर्थविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ वन्दामहे महोद्दण्डदोर्दण्डौ रघुनन्दनौ तेजो निर्जितमार्तण्डमण्डलौ लोकनन्दनौ। रघुवंशस्य 12 सर्गे अयोध्याकाण्डम् अतीत्य अरण्यकाण्डं प्रविष्टाः वयं विराधस्य वधं दृष्टवन्तः। ततः पञ्चवट्यां शूर्पणखायाः उपसर्पणं लक्ष्मणेन तस्याः नासिकाकर्णयोः छेदः इत्येतदपि दृष्टं। ततः शूर्पणखा गत्वा खरादीन् उक्तवती। प्राप्य च अशुजनस्थानं खरादिभ्यस्तथाविधं रामोपक्रममाचख्यौ रक्षः परिभवन्नवम्। कथं रामेण नूतनं किञ्चिदारब्धं केवलं रक्षसाम् अपमाननार्थमेव इदम् इत्येवं रूपेण सा तत्र उक्तवती। मुखावयवलूनान्तान्नैर्ऋता यत्पुरोदधुः रामाभियायिनान् तेषां तदेवाभूदमङ्गलम्। तां पुरस्कृत्य राक्षसाः रामम् आक्रान्तुम् आगताः। मुखस्य अवयवेषु छिन्नां तां पुरस्कृत्य आगतवन्तः इत्येतदेव तेषाम् अमङ्गलमभूत् इति कालिदासः अग्रे किं भविता इति वर्णयति। उदायुधानापततस्तान् दृप्तान् प्रेक्ष्य राघवः निदधे विजयाशंसान् चापे सीतान् च लक्ष्मणे। एवम् आयुधानि उद्धृत्य आगच्छन्तः सन्ति राक्षसाः। तान् दृष्ट्वा श्रीरामः सीतां लक्ष्मणस्य रक्षणे संस्थाप्य स्वयं स्वस्य चापं गृहीत्वा युद्धार्थं सन्नद्धः अभूत्। कथं युद्धं जातम् इति रामस्य पराक्रमः अत्र वर्ण्यते। वस्तुतः मूलरामायणे अपि एतेषु सर्गेषु श्रीरामस्य प्रचण्डः पराक्रमः अत्यन्तं सम्यक् वर्णितः. So this is one of the places where the Rama's valor is displayed in full color, because this is not a one-on-one combat. So he is single-handed against thousands and thousands of Rakshasas. Valmiki beautifully describes how he takes them down individually. So later also, of course, रामरावणयोर्युद्धं रामरावणयोरिव इत्यत्रापि रावणेन सह युद्धे रामस्य पराक्रमः वर्ण्यते एव। तथापि तत्र तस्य सेना अस्ति, इन्द्रस्य रथः सारथिः अस्ति, एवं सन्ति। रावणेन सह युद्धम्, अत्र तु एतावन्तः राक्षसाः एकाकी सह कथं युध्यते इति वाल्मीकिः अपि सम्यक् वर्णयति। कालिदासः अपि अद्य यान् श्लोकान् पठामः तेषु दर्शयति श्रीरामस्य पराक्रमं। तत्र आदौ बालकाण्डे एव कस्य बिभ्यति देवाश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे इति प्रश्नः वाल्मीकिना पृच्छ्यते। तस्य क्रोधः उत्पद्यते चेत् देवाः अपि भयं प्राप्नुवन्ति इति। तादृशः श्रीरामस्य पराक्रमविशेषः वर्ण्यते। So we will see shloka 45. वैशाली।
नमो नमः महोदय।
एको दाशरथिः कामम्
एको दाशरथिः कामम् एको दाशरथिः कामम्
यातु धानाः सहस्रशः
यातु धानाः सहस्रशः यातु धानाः सहस्रशः
ते तु यावन्त एवाजौ
ते तु यावन्त एवाजौ ते तु यावन्त एवाजौ
तावांश्च ददृशे सतैः
तावांश्च ददृशे सतैः तावांश्च ददृशे सतैः
एको दाशरथिः कामम् यातु धानाः सहस्रशः
एको दाशरथिः कामम् यातु धानाः सहस्रशः एको दाशरथिः कामम् यातु धानाः सहस्रशः
ते तु यावन्त एवाजौ तावांश्च ददृशे सतैः
ते तु यावन्त एवाजौ तावांश्च ददृशे सतैः ते तु यावन्त एवाजौ तावांश्च ददृशे सतैः पूर्णं श्लोकं पठामि वा? एको दाशरथिः कामम् यातु धानाः सहस्रशः ते तु यावन्त एवाजौ तावांश्च ददृशे सतैः पदच्छेदः एकः दाशरथिः कामं यातु धानाः सहस्रशः ते तु यावन्तः एव अजौ तावान् एव आजौ तावान् च ददृशे सह तैः।
सम्यक्। सो एको दाशरथिः विसर्गस्य उकारः यावन्त एव यावन्तः एव विसर्गस्य लोपः सतैः इत्यत्रापि तावान् च तावांश्च इत्यत्र सत्वसन्धिः देन् एवाजौ सवर्णदीर्घः। पद्मनाभन् राजु तिङन्तं
अत्र दिगन्तम् अस्ति ददृशे
ददृशे इति तिङन्तं सम्यक्। अव्ययानि
अत्र एकः दशरथि कामम् एतु तु तु
तु इति अव्ययम् एव इति अव्ययं च इति अव्ययं कामम् इत्यपि अव्ययम् and सहस्रशः इति अव्ययम्।
अत्र एकः अस्ति अत्र अकारान्तपुल्लिङ्गः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं
एकः इति प्रथमा पुनः अन्ये प्रथमा विभक्त्यन्ताः
अन्ये अस्ति अतः दाशरथिः अनन्तरम् अत्र सः एवमेव
तावदेव वा? अन्येपि सन्ति प्रथमा विभक्तौ
प्रथमावति बहुवचने सन्ति यातु दानाः
अपरं
यातु दानाः अपरं ते
इति प्रथमा यावन्तः इति प्रथमा पुनः
एवमेव अस्ति तावान् प्रथमा विभक्ति वा?
तावान् इत्यपि प्रथमा तावान् सः अतः बहूनि पदानि प्रथमान्तानि सन्ति। आजौ इति
अत्र सप्तमी एकविभक्ति
सप्तमी एकवचनं सम्यक्। तैः
तृतीया विभक्ति बहुवचनं
तृतीया बहुवचनम् आजौ इति सप्तमी एकवचनं। So it says तृतीया एकवचन, I'll change it. It's a typo. तृतीया बहुवचनान्तं सम्यक्। So dadrishe or dadrishe is the main kriya pada But for the first half, we have to do adhyahara. Asit iti adau adhyaharaha was. Kaha asit Dasharathi. Dasharathasya putraha Shriramaha. Kidrishaha asit Ekaha Advitiyaha. He was single-handed. Etohi Lakshmanamapi saha सीतायाः समीपे भूत्वा तस्याः रक्षणं कुरु इत्युक्त्वा प्रेषितवान्. एकः एव आसीत् दाशरथिः, श्रीरामः. किन्तु आसन् इत्यपि अध्याहारः. के आसन्? यातुधानाः. Yatudhana is another name for Rakshasas. Yatudhanaha punyajanaha nairrito yaturakshasi iti koshaha. Yatudhanaha ityukte rakshasaha. Rakshasaha api asan. Kati asan? Kamam sahasrashaha. So kamam iti avyayam vishesham bodhayati. It shows the contrast. Okay, so it's an avyaya. So Rakshasaha tu sahasrashaha. Sahasrashaha does not mean 1,000. It means many, many thousands. Repetition. It is a avyaya, tadhitanta avyaya, which we will see later. But it means many, many thousands. So, Dasharathihi Shriramaha ekaha asit. Rakshasaha tu bahu sahasra sankhyaakaha asan. Tathapi dadrishe. Dadrishe drishtaha was seen. This is a karmani prayoga, passive usage. Was seen. Kaha dadrishe, saha ramaha dadrishe. Rama was seen. Kaihi dadrishe, taihi rakshasaihi. By the rakshasas. Kiyat pramanaha dadrishe. How many Ramas were seen by them? Ajau. Ajau ityukte yuddhe ranabhumau. In the battlefield. Te yavantaha. Te rakshasaha. Yavat sankhyaakaha. As many rakshasas were there in the battlefield. Tavan eva dadrishe. That many he was seen. So it was as if there were multiple Ramas who were fighting. The Rakshasas saw as if there are so many people who are opposing them. Atra vastutaha saha bahu asid ityarthaha na. So when you go to attack one person, you expect a very limited resistance. You feel you can come from different directions and attack. But from whatever direction they attack, whichever way they take, Rama is always very quickly there combating them. Ataha te yavantaha, as many as they themselves were, tavaneva dadrishe. He was seen by them as if he were that many. Tata Ramayanasya Anyeshu Pranta Bhasha Kathasu Mayaya Ramaha, it is depicted as if Rama himself took multiple forms and he fought with each Rakshasa alone. So there are such legends in other versions of the Ramayana. Okay, just like we see in Krishna Bhagavata also, when he is doing Rasa Krida, they say for every Gopika he took the forms and he enjoyed with each of them. So similar thing is told for Rama. But in Valmiki Ramayana, Valmiki doesn't say that. He just says Rama was so fast, so quick in his attack that he could annihilate them single-handedly. So that is why here also Kalidasa says Ekaha. He was only one, but it is as if he appeared to be that many. Tavan dadrishe. That is why it is in Karmani. He was seen to be many, while he was actually only one. That was his expertise in archery. Okay. Dasharathihi ekaha asit yatudhanaha kamam sahasrashaha asan. So we can take the asit and asan as adhyahara. Ajautu ते यावन्तः तावान् एव सः तैः ददृशे च. So युद्धरङ्गे रामः एकः अद्वितीयः आसीत्. यातुधानाः राक्षसाः तु सहस्रशः बहुसहस्रसङ्ख्याकाः आसन्. तथापि युद्धे यावत् संख्याकाः राक्षसाः आसन् तावत् संख्याकः एव श्रीरामः तैः दृष्टः. So the son of Dasharatha, Dasharathi, Rama was single-handed. On the other hand, Rakshasas were sahasrashah, many thousands in number. Yet Rama was seen by them in battle to be as many as they themselves were. So Ramaha ekaki chaturdash sahasrani tatra uchyate sankhya. तान् सर्वानपि खरानुगान् खरेण सह आगताः ये ये राक्षसाः तैः सह युद्धं कृतवान् इति तात्पर्यम्. तत्र यातुधानाः अकारान्त पुल्लिङ्गशब्दः प्रथमा बहुवचनान्तम्. यातुधानः, यातुधानौ, यातुधानः. सो यातुधान चक्रवर्ती इत्येव रावणस्यापि नाम दृश्यते. यावन्तः यावत् तकारान्त पुल्लिङ्ग प्रथमा बहुवचनान्तम्. सो यावान्, यावन्तौ, यावन्तः. And tavan is takaranta pullinga tavat shabda prathama ekavachananta. Tavan, tavantau, tavantah. Samanyataha yavat tavat etayoho nitya sambandha. The yat and tat, they always go together. Similarly, yavat and tavat go together. There is bahuvachana on yavantaha because we are talking about the Rakshasas. Tavan saha. Saha, Rama is only one ekavachana, but that many he appeared. So that is why there is a vachana change. This is a unique case. Usually yavan, tavan, yavantaha, tavantaha there is a matching of numbers. This is a unique case where being single, Rama appeared to be as many as the Rakshasas. Ajau. इकारान्त स्त्रीलिंग शब्दः आजि इति मति शब्दवत् रूपाणि सप्तमी एकवचनान्तम्. आजौ, आज्योः, आजिषु. ददृशे इति दृश्य धातोः कर्मणि लिट् लकारः. दिस् इस् अ पैसिव् वर्ब्. सामान्यतः वयं प्रयोग परिवर्तनम् इति लट् लकारे एव कुर्मः. सर्वेषु लकारेषु कर्तरि प्रयोगः अपि भवति, कर्मणि प्रयोगः अपि भवति. अत्र कर्मणि लिट् लकारः प्रथमपुरुषः एकवचनान्तम्. ददृशे, ददृशाते, ददृशिरे. राक्षसाः रामं ददृशुः इति कर्तरि प्रयोगः. ददर्श, ददृशतुः, ददृशुः. तस्यैव कर्मणि राक्षसैः रामः ददृशे. राम was seen by the Rakshasas. Tra Dasharathihi, Dasharathasya apatyam puman iti tadhita shabdaha. Sahasrashaha ityapi tadhitantam avyayam. Vayam samanyataha kridanta avyayani bahu pashyamaha. Very common ktva, lyap, etc. But even among tadhitantas, we find many avyayas. So this is a pratyaya called shas. Sahasra. To that we add shas. Sahasrani, sahasrani. It indicates multiple thousands. Shatashaha means multiple, hundreds. So on, we can add that to all sankhya vachaka shabdas. So sahasrashaha means many thousands. Sahasrashaha iti avyayam asti. It is not an akaranta pullinga shabda. Sahasrashas sakaranta, it becomes visarga. It's an avyaya. Atra samudaya striyas samyat samityaji samidyudhaha. युद्ध शब्दस्य bahuni paryayapadani santi Amarakoshe. There are 6 lines, I think, which indicate many synonyms, almost 20-25 synonyms for yuddha. So this is the last line. Samudayah is an akaranta pullinga shabda. Samyat, samitihi, ajihi, samit, yudh. 5 strilinga shabdas for yuddha. So samyat is a takaranta shabda. Sankshepa Ramayana uses it. Pratigyatascha Ramayana vadhas sanyati rakshasam samyati nama yuddhe. So samiti also means a fight. Okay. संस्कृते समिति शब्दस्य तत्र युद्धम् इत्येव, यद्यपि कमिटी इत्यर्थे तत्र समिति शब्दः एषु दिनेषु उपयुज्यते, किन्तु तत्र समिति शब्दः युद्धम् इत्यर्थे प्रयुज्यते. आजि इति युद्धं, समित् इत्यपि तकारान्त शब्दः, युद्ध युत् युधौ युधः इति धकारान्त स्त्रीलिंग शब्दः, युद्ध इति अकारान्त नपुंसकलिंग शब्दः, युध इत्यपि अस्ति धकारान्त स्त्रीलिंग शब्दः. Okay. Okay. So I think eko dasharathiः कामन्या तुधाना सहस्रशः ते तु यावन्त एवाजौ तावांश्च ददृशे सतैः. अग्रे गच्छामः. पार्वती भगिनी.
राम राम महोदय.
असज्जनेन काकुत्स्थः
असज्जनेन काकुत्स्थः असज्जनेन काकुत्स्थः
प्रयुक्तमथ दूषणम्
प्रयुक्तमत दूषणम्
न च क्षमे शुभाचारः
न च क्षमे शुभाचारः न च क्षमे शुभाचारः
सदूषणमिवात्मनः
सदूषणमिवात्मनः
असज्जनेन काकुत्स्थः प्रयुक्तमथ दूषणम्
असज्जनेन काकुत्स्थः प्रयुक्तमत दूषणम् असज्जनेन काकुत्स्थः प्रयुक्तमत दूषणम्
न च क्षमे शुभाचारः सदूषणमिवात्मनः
न च क्ष्मे शुभाचारः सदूषणमिवात्मनः न च क्षमे शुभाचारः सदूषणमिवात्मनः असज्जनेन काकुत्स्थः प्रयुक्तमत दूषणम् न च क्षमे शुभाचारः सदूषणमिवात्मनः काकुत्स्थः प्रयुक्तम् अत दूषणं न चक्षु मे शुभाचारः.
चक्षमे is one word.
Okay, न चक्षमे शुभाचारः सः दूषणं इव आत्मनः.
हाँ, असत् जनेन, असत् जन, सज्जन is श्चुत्व, असज्जनेन काकुत्स्थः प्रयुक्तम् अथ दूषणं न चक्षमे शुभाचारः, शुभ आचारः सः दूषणम् इव आत्मनः. Okay. विद्या भगिनी.
नमो नमः. तिङन्तमस्ति चक्षमे.
चक्षमे इति तिङन्तम्. अव्ययानि
अव्ययानि. अथ न
इव, अथ न इव इति अव्ययानि. ओके, प्रथमा विभक्ति.
प्रथमा विभक्ति काकुत्स्थः प्रयुक्तं द्वितीया अस्ति.
द्वितीया.
द्वितीया. अतः दूषणम् अपि द्वितीया. आचारः, शुभ आचारः
शुभाचारः
प्रथमा. सः
सः. सो काकुत्स्थः शुभाचारः सः इति प्रथमा. द्वितीया
प्रयुक्तं दूषणं. एतदपि दूषणं.
दूषणम् उभयमपि द्वितीया. असज्जनेन
तृतीया.
तृतीया.
आत्मनः षष्ठी.
षष्ठी. आत्मनः इति षष्ठी. Okay, very beautiful shloka which is full of shlesha. Okay, so which means double implications, the pun. Okay, so we'll see the meaning. Na chakshame is the kriyapada. Na sehe. Kshama. Kshama is to forgive, to tolerate. So, na chakshame, na sehe, did not tolerate, did not forgive. Kaha na chakshame, saha Ramaha. So, Rama did not tolerate. That is, he retaliated in kind. Kidrishaha saha kakutsthaha. Kakutsthavamshiyah bahuvaram drishtam. Raghavaha kakutsthaha aikshvakaha Dasharathihi. These four are names very popularly given to Rama based on his lineage. So Dasharathi, Raghava, Aikshvaka and Kakutstha. Ikshvaku, Kakutstha, Raghu and Dasharatha. They are the illustrious ancestors of Rama. Punah Kidrishaha saha Shubhacharaha. Shubha achara, achara is conduct, is shubha is auspicious or dharmika. So despite, see, first thing is the whole fight is extremely unbalanced. It is absolutely against dharma for so many people to attack one or even two people. So they know that there are only two people and yet they come in hordes of thousands. That itself is adharmika, but yet Rama never stepped beyond dharma. So he never attacked anybody who was not attacking him or all the rules of dharma. So Rane sadhuchari, he who is always fair even in war. Samanya kale tatra dharma buddhim rakshitum sarve shaknuvanti. Yada krodhaha bhavati, there is the heat of the battle and the anger. Tatrapi dharma buddhehe rakshanam ati vishishtam bhavati. So Ramaha shubhacharaha, rane sadhuchari. Even in war or battle, it is not everything is fair. He does only what is fair. Kam na chakshame, he did not tolerate. Kam dushanam, dushana namanam rakshasam. There were three leaders among that Rakshasa troop of Janasthana. Khara, Dushana, and Trishiras. All three of them were brothers of Rama. At least Khara, Dushana definitely told as brothers. Trishiras, we don't know, but it is said that Ravana stationed his brothers in Janasthana. So Dushanaha iti kasyachit rakshasasya nama. So he comes first to attack, that is after all the minions have been decimated. Dushanaha agachati, Dushanam na chakshame, did not tolerate. It means he retaliated and killed. Iti tatparyam. Kidrisham Dushanam prayuktam preshitam, who was sent forth. So when Khara heard that Rama was decimating his hordes, he sends Dushana. So prayuktam. Kena prayuktam? Asajjanena. Asajjanaha dushtaha nama atra rakshasaha. So rakshojanena preshitam dushana namanam rakshasam Ramaha na sehe. So he did not tolerate is the shloka. But into this, Kalidasa weaves an upama, a comparison using the same words. Okay. Kathamiva, how? So the same, Shubhacharaha. Shubhacharaha ityukte sadvrittaha, a noble man or a wise man, a noble person. Asajjanena, nama durjanena, by the wicked. Prayuktam, now means uchcharitam, uttered. Atmanaha dushanam. So Kalidasa repeats that dushanam for the effect. In one case, it refers to the Rakshasa dushana. In the other case, it refers to an abuse or a blame, which is unfounded. So, Iva yatha, that is, a noble man protects his character very vigorously. Tatra Sheelam Sarvatra Vaidhanam iti uchyate. So, if there is any deliberate intention to abuse or lie unfounded blame on him, he will definitely retaliate. He will not tolerate, because he holds his conduct and good name very high. He can maybe tolerate them acting against him, but putting unnecessary blame on him will not be tolerated. Yatha shubhacharaha kaschit sadvrittaha sajjanaha durjanaihi uchcharitam swasya dosham na chakshame na sahate. Just like a noble man will not tolerate unfounded blame which is hoisted on him by the evil people, similarly Rama did not tolerate dushana. So it is pure word play with meanings on both. Okay. So shubhacharaha iti Ramasya pakshe refers to his dharmikata in fight, whereas in the other case it is just a general sajjana uttama purushaha. Dushanam, one case it refers to the Rakshasa, in the other case it refers to blame or abuse, dosha. Prayukta, again one case it is sent forth, in the other case it is uttered, that is which comes out. Basically prayukta is that which is sent out of the mouth through words, or literally he was sent. Asajjana, in the current context it refers to the Rakshasas. In general it refers to the Durjana or evil people. Okay. So, Kadana chakshame, atha is tataha, that is just the. So, atha shubhacharaha saha kakutsthaha asajjanena prayuktam dushanam na chakshame. This is the main sentence describing Rama. How? Again you have to repeat for the second meaning. Shubhacharaha asajjanena prayuktam atmanaha dushanam iva. So, atha tataha, then shubhacharaha saha kakutsthaha rane sadhuchari saha kakutsthavamshiyaha Sri Ramaha. So Rama, who belonged to the Kakutstha lineage. Asajjanena prayuktam dushanam. Rakshojanena preshitam dushananamanam rakshasam. So the demon Dushana, who was sent forth by the other demons, na chakshame, na sehe, did not tolerate. Yatha, just as Shubhacharaha, Sadvrittaha, a noble man or a wise man, Asajjanena prayuktam, Durjanena uchcharitam. So that which is uttered, okay, by the wicked. Atmanaha dushanam iva, swasya dosham. Dosham nama, it's not that he does not accept his own fault. It is the unfounded blame. So unnecessarily being blamed, he will not tolerate, he will definitely retaliate. So does not tolerate abuse or blame. So being good or noble does not mean you stay silent for all abuses. You have to defend your character. Kim tatparyam Ramaha dushananamanam rakshasam parajitavan ityeva shlokasya arthaha kintu Kalidasaha kavya saundarya sahitam kathayati. Atra asajjanena, asajjanaha akaranta pullinga shabdaha tritiya ekavachanantam janena janabhyam janaihi. Dushanam. Now there are two instances of Dushanam. When it means a Rakshasa, his name is Dushanaha. So akaranta pullinga Dushana shabdaha dvitiya ekavachanantam. When it means Dushanam, blaming, so in that case the Dushanam is a Napumsakalinga shabda dvitiya ekavachanantam. Okay. So chakshame, kshamadhatoho litlakare prathama purusha ekavachanantam. Kshamate is lat. Chakshame, chakshamate, chakshamire is litlakara. Atmanaha nakaranta pullinga atman shabda shashti ekavachanantam. Atmanaha, atmanoho, atmanam. So prayukta is a kridanta shabda. Pra with yuj dhatu, kta prayukta. Dushana, again Dushana is a kridanta shabda. There are different suffixes. You don't need to remember this. It is just shown in both cases. Dushayati iti dushanaha. So that Rakshasa is called Dushana because he always abuses. He is the abuser. Ityarthe dushanaha iti nama. Both of them are Dush and Nich. There is a small typo here. So both are derived from the Nijanta of Dusha dhatu. So there is a Lu and Lut. There are two different suffixes. So you don't need to worry about them now. Just shows, just to show. So Dushana, when it means dosha, is a bhave Lut pratyaya. Kakutstha is a tadhitanta shabda. Kakutsthasya apatyam kakutstha. Asajjanena. San janaha sajjanaha. San, sat is a takaranta shabda. San santau santaha means good. So san janaha is karmadharaya. Na sajjanaha asajjanaha is nai tatpurusha samasa. Shubhacharaha. Shubhaha acharaha yasya saha. He whose achara, conduct is shubha, always good, auspicious. So for sajjana, we have many words in the kosha. Mahakulakulin arya sabhya sajjana sadhavaha. Mahakulaha kulinaha aryaha sabhyaha sajjanaha sadhuhu. All are pullinga shabdas. meaning a good, noble person. So in those days, particularly being born and being trained in a noble family. So if the ancestry is good, you are trained well right from the childhood. So both of them are considered equivalent. That is why here also he refers to Rama as Kakutstha, referring to his very noble lineage, which breeds that noble conduct, is the assumption. So now coming to the Alankara. So as I said, there are two Alankaras here. There is Upama, a comparison, but that Upama is rooted in Shleshaha. Nanartha Samshrayaha Shleshaha. So Shlesha is an Alankara, a very, very popular Alankara in Samskrita, which is based on words which indicate more than one meaning. So Samskrita as a language itself is very rich in words which carry multiple meanings. Okay? So when such multiple meanings are used to create a poetic effect, it is called Shlesha. So here in 4 words we have multiple meanings. So Asajjanaha. So in one case we are talking about Rama. In another case we are talking about a general example. So for Rama, Asajjanaha referred to the Rakshasas. Prayuktam means sent forth. Dushana refers to the demon called Dushana. Shubhachara refers to Rama having a very fair conduct in war. So in the general example, Asajjanaha refers to an evil or wicked person. Prayukta is Ucharita or uttered. Dushana refers to dosha or blame. Shubhachara refers to a noble person. So there are 2 meanings. So based on this, Kalidasa constructs the Upama. So Rama and Dushana, they are the Upameya. Rama is compared to a Shubhachara. He is a Shubhachara and he is compared to a Shubhachara. So he is fair-minded in war and he is compared to a Sajjana, a noble person. Dushana is compared to a blame which is hoisted upon a good person. The Sadharana Dharma here is na chakshame. Asahanam, not tolerating. That is, you do not sit quiet when you are attacked. You have to retaliate. The Iva is the Upama Vachaka Shabda. Okay, so Asajjanena Kakutsthaha Prayuktamath Dushanam Na Chakshame Shubhacharaha Na Chakshame Shubhacharaha. Forgot the 4th line. Sadushanamivatmanaha. Okay. So we'll move on to the next shloka. Sumangala. Can you please unmute yourself? Sumangala. You. Please unmute. Okay. Jayanti.
Namaste.
Tam sharaih pratijagraha.
Tam sharai pratijagraha. Tam sharai pratijagraha.
Kharatrishira sauchasaha.
Kharatrishira sauchasaha. Kharatrishara च सः
क्रमशस्ते पुनस्तस्य
क्रमशस्ते पुनस्तस्य
चापात् सममिवोद्ययुः
चापात् सममिवोद्ययुः
तं शरैः प्रतिजग्राह खरत्रिशिरसौ च सः
तं शरैः प्रतिजग्राह खरत्रिशिरसौ च सः तं शरैः प्रतिजग्राह करत्रिशिरसौ च सः
क्रमशस्ते पुनस्तस्य चापात् सममिवोद्ययुः
क्रमशस्ते पुनस्तस्य चापात् सममिवोद्ययुः क्रमशस्ते पुनस्तस्य चापात् सममिवोद्ययुः
हा पदच्छेद
तं शरैः प्रतिजग्राह करत्रिशिरसौ च सः क्रमशस्ते
क्रमशः
क्रमशः ते करेक्ट क्रमशः ते पुनस्तस्य
पुनः
चापात् पुनः तस्य चापात् समम् इव समम् इव
उद्ययुः सम्यक्
उद्ययुः सारी
तं शरैः प्रतिजग्राह खरत्रिशिरसौ च सः क्रमशः ते पुनः तस्य चापात् समम् इव उद्ययुः. So we have ivodyayuhu is guna, kramashaste and punastasya sakara. Okay. Anuradha.
नमस्ते.
Hmm.
प्रतिजग्राह तिङन्तं.
Pratijagraha is one tinganta and udyayuhu. So udyayuhu and pratijagraha are tingantas. Avyayas.
Avyayas cha punaha iva.
Cha punaha iva kramashaha and one more samam. Saha sakam sardham samam. Samam is an avyaya. Okay.
Okay.
Then prathama
kara trishirasau.
That is dvitiya. That is dvitiya vibhakti.
Okay. Saha.
Saha.
Tam. No.
Tam is dvitiya. Saha is prathama. Then dvitiya.
Tam.
Te is also prathama. Saha tau te. Te is also prathama.
Tam dvitiya ekvachana. And kara trishirasau.
Karat trishirasau is dvitiya dvivachana.
Sharaihi tritiya ekvachana.
Tritiya
bahuvachana.
And tasya shashti ekavachana. Chapat panchami ekavachana. Samyak. Chapat is panchami, tasya is shashti. So pratijagraha is the first tinganta. Pratigrihitavan, nigrihitavan is to counter, to retaliate or to counter. Previously he said did not tolerate. Then what did he do? He countered, he retaliated. Kaha pratijagraha, saha Ramaha. Kan pratijagraha, tam kharatrishirasaucha. So tam sharaih pratijagraha kharatrishirasaucha. So tam ityanena dushanam. So the previous case, that is dushana, and after him very quickly Khara and Trishiras. These are the three main Rakshasas. So all three of them, Pratigrihitavan, he countered, he attacked. Kaihi pratijagraha, sharaihi, banaihi, with arrows. Udyayuhu, that is the sentence. Saha tam kharatrishirasaucha sharaihi pratijagraha. Rama countered or killed basically Dushana, Khara and Trishiras with his arrows. Now, Udyayuhu is the second Kriyapada. Ut is basically upward movement. Ya is to come. So, they come out, they emerged. Niryayuhu. Ke Udyayuhu. Te Sharaha. So, those arrows emerged. Kidrishaha te kramashaha prayuktaha punaha. Prayukta is to be supplied by adhyahara. So yathakramam nirgataha api. Punaha, again it is a avyaya which shows contrast. So even though Rama released the arrows one after the other, right? So though they were released one after the other, samam iva udyayuhu, yugapat iva. So he was so quick in releasing multiple arrows that to somebody who is watching, it appeared as if they came out at the same time. So he did not take multiple arrows. So one after the other, he is using the arrows. But samam iva udyayuhu. Kasmat udyayuhu, chapat dhanushaha, from the bow. So though they were released in order, that is one after the other, they emerged simultaneously, as if simultaneously. That is, there was very little lag behind the multiple arrows, which means that the Rakshasas also did not have the time to react. So before they blink, he has used multiple arrows and destroyed all of them. So kasya chapat tasya. So te sharaha kramashaha prayuktaha tasya chapat samam iva niryayuhu udyayuhu. So they emerged as if simultaneously from his bow, even though they were released one after the other. Saha tam kharatrishirasaucha sharaihi pratijagraha. Kramashaha prayuktaha te punaha tasya chapat samam iva udyayuhu. So Ramaha dushanam kharam trishirasam cha banaihi pratigrihitavan. Yathakramam nirgataha api Ramasya sharaha dhanushaha yugapat iva niryayuhu. So Rama countered Dushana, Khara and Trishiras with arrows. Yathakramam nirgataha. Although the arrows were released, krama means order. So kramashaha means in order. That is not together. It is one after the other. Yet tasya chapat samam iva udyayuhu. It was as if they emerged simultaneously from his bow. So Ramaha, not Ramasya, Ramaha atyantam vegena sharaprayogam kritavan iti atra varnyate. So Sharaihi is Akaranta Pullinga Shara Shabda Tritiya Bahuvachananta Sharena Sharabhyam Sharaihi. Okay. Then Pratijagraha. So Jagraha is Grah Dhatoho Litlakaraha Parasmaipade. Prati iti upasargaha. Pratigrinhati is used in multiple senses. Pratigraha, in some cases, it is meant to receive, to take. But in this context, it is means to counter, to basically take their attack, face their attack and retaliate. Ityarthaha. Jagraha, jagrihatuhu, jagrihuhu. Kharat trishirasau. Trishiras is a sakaranta shabda. So kharat trishiras. Dvitiya dvivachana. Like Ramascha, Lakshmanascha, Rama Lakshmano. So Trishirasa, Trishirobhyam, Trishirobhihi would be the rupas. It is like Vedhas Shabda. Chapat, Akaranta Pullinga Shabda. Chapat, Chapabhyam, Chapebhyaha. Udyayuhu. Ud Upasarga Purvaka. Ya Dhatuhu. Yayau Yayatuhu Yayuhu. So Udyayau Udyayatuhu Udyayuhu. Kharat Trishirasau. Trishiras. Trini Shiramsi Yasya Saha. Trishiras. He who had 3 heads. Actually, Ramayana itself has 2 Rakshasas called Trishiras. In Aranyakanda, one is killed. Again in Yuddhakanda, another Rakshasa called Trishiras is killed. There are also other Trishiras across Puranas. Trini Shiramsi Yasya Saha. Trishiraha. Trishiras Shabdaha. Kharaha cha Trishiraha cha Kharat Trishirasau. It's a Dvandva Samasa. So here it is Utpreksha. As we have seen, conjecture. As if. It is as if the arrows emerged simultaneously. They did not. He used them one after the other. So there would have been, if you measure these days like they do in running races, say maybe a microsecond delay, it was there, but it appeared as if they came simultaneously. So it is the conjecture of the poet. Although the arrows were released one after the other, it appeared as if they were emerging simultaneously. So Iva is the word which indicates the Utpreksha. Kalamba Margana Sharaha Patriropa Ishurdvayoho. So for arrows, again multiple words. Kalambaha, Marganaha, Sharaha, all are Akaranta Pullingas. Patri. Patrin is an Akaranta Pullinga Shabda. The arrows actually have feathers, okay, which helps to give it flight and help it travel far. Therefore, it is called a patri, having feathers. Ropaha, ishuhu. Ishu, pullinga and strilinga both can be used. So all these are words. There are more. You have banaha, etc. in other lines of the kosha. So tam sharaih pratijagraha kharatrishira sauchasaha. One second, just a minute. Sorry. Tam sharaih pratijagraha kharatrishirasauchasaha kramashaste punastasya chapat samami vodhyayuhu. Okay. So we will stop here. So I'll take the questions, but before that, so as you all know, we had the midterm test over the weekend, and about 300 people took the test, with almost half of them, nearly 150, scoring above 90% in the MCQs. So thank you for taking it up, because it's important to have that engagement, continuous engagement with the classes. Okay, and it's not something to be scared of. It's just a practice test. So as I had sent over WhatsApp, but just in case there are people who are not on the group, so both the question papers of both descriptive and MCQ sections and the answers are available in the course page. So in case you have not been able to take the test, please do take it at any time of your convenience. You can answer and then check your own answers. I am sure it will help, especially if you are planning to take up the Chittoor exam. Okay. The second one was, there were quite a few people who said that the notice for this test was too less, about 1.5 weeks. So for the next one, we will decide right now so that you can plan your activities and prepare accordingly. The second test, midterm test, will be from July 19 to 21, right? Third weekend of July, versus will be from 32 to 65. So as we cover them, we'll cover them and then immediately after. So, but if you want, you can keep preparing. Okay, it will be exactly the same pattern with MCQs and descriptive. This is just an advance notification. So for those who need more notice, this will be the dates. Okay. So we will do the Mangalam now, then you can leave, and if there are any questions either about the test or anything about today's class, I'll take them. Vagarthaviva sampraktau vagartha pratipattaye jagatah pitarau vande parvati parameshwarau vandamahe mahodandadordandau raghunandanau tejo nirjitamartanda mandalau lokanandanau